Assalamu alaikum class. This is your teacher lecturer Asif here. A very warm welcome. I hope you people are doing well. Well, today this is our very first lesson on reading skill and we will be learning how do we discover the main idea of a sentence. This question, what is the main idea, is the most popular question asked by different reading tests and we may define the main idea of a sentence as the primary point or primary concept or primary theme that is communicated. The main idea is the big picture about something. Discovering the main idea is a bit challenging and it gets more challenging as texts become more complex in high school and college. So we will have to learn a systematic way to discover the main idea, and this is how we can keep ourselves from floundering. And this systematic way is an activity named as main idea formula. And through this activity, we will be learning how we can discover the main idea of a sentence. And in this formula, main idea is equal to topic plus what is said about the topic plus purpose of the writer. So as we can see, this formula has three main parts: the topic, second, information about the topic, and third, the writer's purpose for giving the reader this information. So let us apply this formula on a sentence. The sentence we have is, Pastor was born in quite humble circumstances. We will now learn what do we mean by the topic of a sentence. The topic is actually a word or a phrase that describes what the sentence is about. It usually is a main subject or a process or an event. As we can see that the above sentence is about pastor. So pastor is its topic. So what is next important thing in the formula? The next important thing is what is said about the topic. And we'll have to dig a little deeper into what this sentence says about the topic. The above sentence says about the topic that he was born in humble circumstances. So this is what is said about the topic. And the third important point in the formula is the purpose of the text. The text, every text, has a reason for which it is written. The more effectively we figure out this reason, the better we will comprehend the text. In this particular sentence, the writer gives this information. The purpose of the writer is to give this information to show that pastor belonged to a poor family. So if we put these three things together, the topic, what is said about the topic, and the purpose of the text, we may discover the main idea of this sentence. And it may be, pastor came of an ordinary family. Let us take another example. Pastor's work on fermentation did not stop short here. It had far more important effects on medicine, surgery, and public health. This is the sentence. So, first of all, we will try to know what this sentence is about. So, if we try to read it a bit more attentively, we will learn that this sentence is about pastor's work on fermentation. And then the next important part of the formula is what is said about the topic. This sentence says about the topic that the topic means pastor's work on fermentation had far reaching impact on medicine, surgery, in public health. And what is the next part of the formula? It is purpose of text. So in this sentence, the writer attempts to show that pastor's work on fermentation was extremely important. Once again, we will be putting all these three things together: the topic, what is said about the topic, and the purpose of the text, and we will come to discover the main idea of this sentence, and it is pastor's work on fermentation had important implications for the field of medicines. We will have another example so that you people might be able to apply this formula confidently. The next sentence is every family set aside the best room in their house for rearing and tending of silkworms. So what is this sentence about? It would be the topic of the sentence. As we can see that this sentence is about every family. And the next thing which we will have to dig is that what is said about the topic? What is said about every family? The sentence says that every family uses the best room of the house for rearing silkworms. And the third important part of the formula is purpose of text. The writer wants to show that rearing silkworms is important for every family. So if we put all these three things together, we will come to the main idea of the sentence, and it is that rearing silkworms is important for every family. So I think we have done plenty of practice of applying main idea formula. And now you people are given a practice document. This practice document contains 15 unsolved exercises for identification of the topic and the main idea of a sentence. And you have to do these exercises with main idea formula demonstrated in this video. Thank you. See you in the class.